conference, and Rocky at 4-4 in conference play. Rocky losing on Mosquito. Been hanging in games, but just missing that key player that she is.
Yeah, and like Coach Keller said, she did a lot for this team. She set the pace a lot of the times. She might not have gotten the assist on every occasion, but she was the one that started maybe that hockey assist, if you will. And so losing somebody like that, especially a leader on the court, that's big time.
As far as these two teams go, points per game, it is LC averaging 76 points per game, Rocky averaging 66. Field goal percentage, LC at 47, Rocky at 40. Three-point percentage is 39-32 in favor of LC. And from the free throw line, a big advantage here, I think, for LC, 79% to 64% for Rocky. The rebounding is per game is Rocky actually out-rebounding on the season LC 40-39, but they are very close there. LC with 18 assists per game to 14 for Rocky. The turnovers per game is Rocky 14, LC 12, so they're pretty even there as well. Once again, LC on top of the conference with a 7-1 mark. They had a marathon game at Lewiston, Idaho last week as they took on number 2 Carroll. That game went into overtime with LC winning that one in overtime. But very good ball club here. Coach Brian Orr done very well. He's been there, I think, 14 years or something like that, maybe 19. I don't know. He's been there forever anyway. Definitely got 15th season, but definitely got a great program there at Lewis and Clark. Jesse, we kind of got a treat here tonight as we got Orlandi of Lewis and Clark in this women's game. She was the player of the week in the Frontier Conference this past week. And on the men's side, we got Rob Neby of Rocky Mountain College was the player of the week. So, I think this might be one of the first times that I can remember that I've done a game where I've had two previous players of the week the following week in a ball game.
Yeah, you don't need any other reason to stay at home and listen or on the road and listen or come here and watch if you can get out here. These are two special talents in Kaylin Orlandi and Rob Neby here in the next game for the men. I'm looking forward to seeing both of them score, and both of them are both playmakers, so that's going to be exciting.
Yeah, and we, I just think it's going to be those two players, and Coach Keller talked about Orlandi. How she goes, this LC team goes as well,
right.
And it's going to be key for Rocky to try to slow her down. But I'll tell you what, this LC team pretty big out here on the floor. Just watching them warm up, they're big, they're long, and they're making some pretty long shots out here as well.
Yeah, that's the thing I saw right away off the stat sheet that you handed me. Their top 3 scorers shoot better than 48% from deep. And 6 out of their 7 top scorers shoot better than 85% from the line. So this is a really good shooting team. Defensively, Rocky's going to have to be on top of their game. No mistakes right from the get-go.
Well, and I think that's huge, and that's we'll see what Coach Keller does, if he tries to, maybe he might try to go to a box and one or something like that. Alicia Chamberlain will be starting. She's pretty much taken over that starting role for Destiny Mosquito. Alicia probably a little bit better defender than Destiny. So, if you look at it on the defensive side, the Bears may be a little bit stronger on the defensive end of the floor. But offensively, it's going to be a while before they can find that combination if they can while Destiny is out. But just great opportunity here for the Battling Bears, Jesse. With the last 2 games, they went up to Northern and Great Falls, played both those teams very close. As Coach Keller said, they're at Northern, and one of his seniors, has a miscue on a defensive assignment, things that, just don't happen very often, and, lost a tight one there. They were, close, but we'll see what they can do here against the number 1 team, and the thing that's really bad about this is they have to play LC 3 times, or all the teams 3 times this year, but we have to go back to LC one more time.
Yeah, and that's tough, especially kind of coming into a game like this after the road trip that they did have. getting really close, and like you said, just kind of losing on the last play there off a miscue on defense. That's tough. And so you're looking, if you're a Rocky fan, you really want to see some mental fortitude come out of these ladies tonight. You know, they got to be good at home. They got to be able to come back, wipe away, have a short memory, kind of get rid of that last loss that was kind of a heartbreaker, and come out here and play well.
Let's take us a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have more of our pregame. We're about 3.5 minutes away from our national anthem. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Nothing like a cold bottle of Mountain Dew.
They gotta get under here.
Calculating route.
I think there's a.
At the next stop, take a
There we go.
left right.
Okay.
Turn
There's a
up
brace
the
under there.
radio.
You want me to do
Louder.
okay.
Louder. Louder. Much better. Wrestle your hair and untuck that shirt.
All right.
Wink at the redhead in the next lane.
Oh, that's
Take another big sip of Mountain Dew. Downshift and got it.
okay.
You've arrived at the mountain.
Directions are different on the mountain. Mountain Dew. It's different on the mountain.
Out here, there are certain wisdoms we were raised on.
Hey, how about a gumball?
Like it's not how much you make, but rather how much you keep. First Interstate Bank knows this. That's why we're here to help you grow your money for anything. From college savings and retirement to even that unexpected trip to the dentist. First Interstate Bank. Neighbors helping neighbors in the place we call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Once again, this year, Montana Sportscast will be the voice of the Battling Bears of Rocky Mountain College.
That's
we'll
on
bring you
me.
live
That's
football,
on me.
men's
That's
and
on me.
women's basketball action throughout the season from Rocky Mountain College. Also want to remind everyone that you can listen to our Frontier Conference podcast with your hosts, Bob Ridroth and Tom Kurtz. All that on www.mtsportscast.com. And welcome back to the Fortin Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College as we get set for women's basketball action here between the Lewis and Clark State Warriors coming to town, taking on the Battling Bears of Rocky Mountain College here in Frontier Conference basketball action. And Jesse, a lot of going on. People probably out sunbathing today. The weather's been outside. Might hurt our crowd tonight. But beautiful day here in Billings, Montana for
it's almost
January.
like spring.
Yeah, kind of scary actually. But we're going to have our national anthem sang here tonight by one of the music professors here at Rocky Mountain College. We're going to go ahead and play that tonight as he does a great job of singing that, Jesse. So we're going to get that on the air as well. Stay here. Tony Hammond, that's it. Thank you, Andy. The man in my ear. Are you going to keep track of points for me tonight too, Andy?
It's always good to have a backup.
We are about set for our national anthem. Tony Hammond's going to sing it. We're going to kick the crowd mic on and listen to Tony sing our national anthem. That'll be coming up here shortly, and then we'll have our starting lineups for tonight's ball game.
Women's basketball game between the Lewis Clark State College Warriors and your Rocky Mountain College Battling Bears. At this time, we ask that you please stand, remove any headgear, and direct your attention to the flag on the south end of the gym for the singing of our national anthem by Rocky Mountain College music professor Tony Hammond.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight marched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran glad, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Nice job there by music professor Tony Hammond here. And as we get set for our starting lineups here in tonight's ball game, first of all, for fifth-year coach Brian Orr out of Lewis and Clark State in Lewiston, Idaho, it'll be number 5, Megan Reisinger. She is a 5'10 junior out of Tigard, Oregon. Number 10, the one we talked about, Jesse Kaylin Orlandi. She's a 5'9 junior out of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And number 11 is Hannah Byerly, a 6'1 senior out of Caldwell, Idaho. Number 20 tonight will be Brittany Tackett. She is a 6'1 sophomore out of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And rounding out the lineup will be number 22, Brick Latalian. There we go, Italian, a 5'7 junior out of Post Falls, Idaho. And the starting lineup tonight for the Battling Bears of Rocky Mountain College under the direction of second-year coach Wes Keller. Number 11 is Haley Farsfeet. She's a 5'10 sophomore out of Beach, North Dakota. Number 23 is Whitney Mitchell. She is a 5'7 senior out of West Valley, Utah. Number 24 is Bridger Rice, a 6-foot senior out of Savage, Montana. Number 33 will be Alicia Chamberlain, a 5'10 freshman out of Miles City, Montana. And the big L in the middle will be number 44, Tanika Sapo, a 5'11 senior out of Billings, Montana. Assistant coaches for the Battling Bears are Kyle Erickson and Rich Hash. Jesse, I'm ready for some basketball.
Yeah, I'm ready to see these talents play. It's going to be an interesting. I want to see how Bridger Rice comes out right out of the gate, as well as how does the Rocky defense set up. Like you said, maybe they go box and one. Do they go maybe an over-aggressive man to try and maybe force him into some early turnovers? It'll be a chess match early. I'm looking forward to it.
As we are about set to go here, it's going to be Tackett jumping center against Rice, and we are underway, and it's going to be controlled by Byerly. Byerly will get it to Orlandi of the Warriors. She gets in the paint, pulls up, 7-footers, no good. Rebound, Farsfeet, as Haley will bring the ball up. She'll run the point for the Battling Bears. She penetrates all the way to the hole. Shots up, in and out, no good. Gets her own rebound, kicks it to Rice to Mitchell. Mitchell penetrates, puts it up off the glass. It's good. And the Battling Bears on top, 2-0 here with just underway in the first period. Bears come out with a little bit of 2-2-1 full court pressure here. Just to probably more than anything, Jesse, try to take some time off that shot clock. Warriors come around. Long shot by Byerly out there. No good. Rebound comes down to Reisinger. Byerly in the corner to Reisinger. She penetrates in the paint, puts up the runner, in and out, no good, gets her own rebound. Big block by Chamberlain underneath. Alicia Chamberlain, the freshman out of Miles City, gets her hand on the shot. And we have our first sub into the game for the Warriors will be Knox. She comes in for Reisinger. Orlandi inbounds the ball for the Warriors. They get it into Byerly. Back to Orlandi. Orlandi swings it around far side to Knox. Knox back to Orlandi. Now they go in the corner to Latalian. Drop it off inside to Tackett. Tackett shot. But we're going to have a foul as that one is going to go against
Tackett, I believe, on the charge there.
Tackett got that foul. Is that number 20 or 25? What number
20.
is she? Okay. I do have it right on my paper. Bears come back with Farr's feet. 80 goes to Mitchell. Whitney penetrates. Free throw line. Has trouble hanging on to the basketball. Now swings it down to Chamberlain. Chamberlain on the baseline. Puts up the runners. No good. Rebound comes down to Knox. Knox gets it to Orlandi. Orlandi quickly up the floor to Battalion. And it's going to go out of bounds off the Bears.
So you see right away, Coach Keller kind of going, like you said, 2-2-1, slow down that pace a little bit. But they're being aggressive offensively too. I like it. 3 drives in a row for Rocky.
Trying to get the ball to the hole, maybe get to the free throw line on some fouls on some of them big players. Warriors come back with the basketball. Italiani comes in, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be off the hands of Byerly inside. It'll be Bear basketball. 8:09 to go here in the first period. Rocky on top, 2-0 in this one. Farr's feet will bring it up. She's going to be picked up in the backcourt. Haley across the timeline. Looking for a screen on top. Going against a zone defense here. Well, maybe it's kind of just a sagging man, I believe, maybe. Is it, Jesse? And the shot by Farr's feet's up and good as Haley takes it down the left side. Hits the 8-foot jumper. It's good. Bears come back in that 2-2-1. 4-0 Rocky on top, and they're going to cause a turnover as it will be Rocky basketball.
The Warriors a little flustered. Reisinger kind of trying to make a little bit too much out of that back end of the zone. So far, Bears with the advantage.
Farr's feet brings the ball up across the timeline, sets things up, looking for a shot. Now they get it into Sapo. Tanika has it stolen away by Orlandi. Orlandi comes back the other way. Spin move in the paint's up. No good. Rebound comes down to Mitchell. And the Bears headed the other way. Whitney Mitchell up the right side. Penetrates in the paint. Kicks it back out to Rice. 7 minutes here to go in the first. It's going to be Chamberlain on the left side. Off the back iron. No good. Sapo fights for the rebound. It's going to be off of the Warriors. It'll be Rocky basketball underneath. And it'll be Farr's feet to inbound the basketball on the baseline. Rocky sets up the play. Coach Keller calls. They get it into Sapo. Tanika on the nice cut. And gets the basket to go. Bears jump out on top by the score of 6-0. We got a tie up in the middle of the floor. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Battling Bears.
So in every possession that we've seen from Rocky, something I'm really excited to see, Bob, is everything's off a drive. Alicia Chamberlain took that 3, was a good 3, but what did it come off of? It came off a drive. So you're getting a drive and kick. You're putting pressure on the Warriors defense every time down.
And Sapo has it out on top for the Battling Bears. Chamberlain with it on the right side. Alicia will penetrates in the paint. Shots up, no good. Rebound fought for. And it's going to be on the floor, and we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against the Warriors, and that's Reisinger with the foul as she picks up her first personal foul, second team foul on LC State. Rocky to inbound the basketball. Chamberlain will pull the trigger here. Gets it into Farr's feet. Farr's feet takes it to the right side, setting something up. I think they're going to try to go inside to Tanika. They swing it around. Rice penetrates. She's in the paint. Takes it to the hole. She's fouled. And as you said, Jesse, the Battling Bears taking the ball to the hole every time. Battalion picks up the foul. That's her first personal foul. But more importantly, 3 team fouls here on LC with 6:18 to go here in the first period.
Yeah, and that's huge for an offense as Bridger Rice hits her first free throw. It's trying to find their identity right now. They lost an offensive leader. Right now, everybody's aggressive. Everybody's looking to crash. It's looking good right now for the Rocky Bears.
Second one up good. It's 8-0. Rocky on top. Reisinger nearly traveled out there. Gets it to Tackett. Tackett has it. Tackett going to take it down the right side. Now he'll bring it back out. Gets in the middle to Byerly. Byerly puts up the free throw line jumper. She gets the Warriors on the board. Byerly with 2. The ball's going to be stolen away by the Warriors. And it's back as Whitney Mitchell dives on the floor. Sapo takes it to the hole. Can't finish. Rebound fought for. Chamberlain and Reisinger's going to pick up 2 fouls here as she battled Chamberlain down there on the baseline for that loose ball. Good hustle by Alicia Chamberlain. But more importantly, Jesse, 5:47 to go. Rockies in the bonus here, shooting 2 free throws on every foul here this final of 5:47 of the first period. Far's feet to inbound the basketball. Gets it to Rice. Back to Haley. Now they skip it around. Mitchell, three-pointer, right side. Quick shot off the back iron. No good. Rebound. Sapo in there fighting for it. It's going to be off her hands, out of bounds. Warrior basketball. Jesse and Rocky kind of pulling those that second of the 2-2-1 up a little bit more to block off that middle pass. As the Warriors get to the other way, that shot up and in by Turner. Farspeed comes back the other way. For the Batman Bears to Rice out on top. Bridger might have got away with a little walk there. Hands it off to Chamberlain. Chamberlain, free throw line on the penetration. Now back out to Rice. Rice takes it down the left side. Has it knocked loose. And it's going to be Orlandi picking up the loose ball. She takes it up the left side for the Warriors. Kicks off there. Shot put up by L'Italian. And it's good for 3. And just like that, Jesse, we got an 8-7 ball game as the Warriors come back with 7 unanswered points.
Yeah, Rocky Warriors figured out their game. They're sagging off a little bit. They're leaning on the drive. And now they're shooting a lot better, too. So Warriors with the coming up.
Rice with the basketball on the left side for the Bears. Wants to go baseline. Now cuts back in the middle. Has it knocked loose once again. Sapo picks up the loose ball. It's good. Tanika Sapo picks up 2 more inside in the paint. 10-7. Rocky on top. 4:20 to go here in the first period. Orlandi with the basketball. Player of the week this past week in the Frontier Conference for women's basketball. Takes it down the left side. Nice matchup tonight between her and Whitney Mitchell out there. They swing it back. Byerly, long 2-pointer. It's good. 10-9. Rocky on top. As Farspeed will bring the ball up the floor. We got a host of Bears set to check in here. Next dead ball. Rice has it. Tries to go back door to Sapo, and they do. I don't know how Tanika got her hands on that one. Great hands by Tanika Sapo on the assist from Rice. Warriors get the ball up in the front court to Byerly. Byerly swings it back around. That's Spencer with it. Now goes down in the baseline to Italian, and it's going to be stolen away by Mitchell. Whitney Mitchell comes back the other way, takes it to the hole, shots up. And she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as she is fouled on the drive.
Yeah, that's the right play by Whitney Mitchell there coming in. Put the pressure on the defense, try to get them to the line.
And we have immediate timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Opportunity is everywhere. That is why I love my job at Opportunity Bank. I get to help my neighbors with business and agriculture loans, including new equipment loans. I understand that people need a bank they can rely on. You see, I grew up here with the Eastern High Plains out our front door and the crazy mountains in our backyard. Come see me, Brandy, or one of my colleagues at Opportunity Bank of Montana. Your local bank, your opportunity.
EBMS was founded in 1980 to ensure Montana companies could provide health benefits that were both beneficial and affordable. That vision hasn't changed, it's just grown. I joined EBMS more than 20 years ago, and I'm proud to have been part of this growth. Today, more than 300 team members join me at EBMS to offer on-site clinics, wellness, prescription programs, and a full array of benefit services. We've emerged as an industry leader and one of Montana's premier employers.
Join a dynamic organization that offers career growth, exceptional benefits, and support for community involvement. EBMS.
And welcome back to First Interstate Bank Court. Bob Ritter along with Jesse Brocksmith. Victoria Wilkinson comes into the game. She's a 5'11 junior out of Eugene, Oregon for the Batman Bears. She was a redshirt. She came back after some injuries. Justin Jewell into the game as well as Jade Lefevre for the Bears, and Mitchell hits that first free throw. She was fouled on that drive after the steal. 13-9, Rocky on top. 3:18 to go in first. Mitchell hits the second one. Bears shooting free throws well tonight. That could be important too, Jesse.
Absolutely.
Orlandi brings it back for the Bears. Or the Warriors, excuse me. Get that right. Battalion. They go inside to Blackman. Blackman going to work on Jewell, and Jewell's going to be whistled for the foul. Not a bad foul by Justin Jewell, as she was being backed down there by Blackman. Make her go to the free throw line and earn those points.
Yeah, Blackman did a good job of establishing her position early in the possession. When she had it early on, she kicked it back out. She really worked Justin on the inside, got that baseline shoulder, and took advantage. I don't think Justin was ready for it, and now she's at the line.
First one is up and good. 14-10, Rocky on top. Make that 14-11 as Blackman goes 2 for 2 from the line. Not many missed free throws thus far in the ball game.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Farsfeet brings it down. Goes to Lefevre. Jade has it. Mitchell on to Wilkinson. Victoria penetrates, gets into the paint. Nice move by her, up and under with the left hand. Can't finish. Rebound comes down to Turner. They quickly get the ball up the floor to Italian. Italian back out on top. That's Spencer. Spencer kicks near side to Italian. Guarded there by Farsfeet. Ball's nearly stolen away. They get it down in the far left side to Spencer, and it's tipped, and they're going to be stolen away by Lefevre. Jade comes out of there with the basketball. Jade up the right side, gets the ball inside. They swing it around. Mitchell with it left side. She goes baseline with the scoop. No good. Rebound comes down to Italian. Bears miss it on those easy ones underneath. Italian takes it all the way to hole. Big block by Farsfeet.
Something good. If you're a Bears fan, they're keeping up with the pace that the Warriors are trying to set right now. I don't think Coach Keller wants to run quite this fast, but they're getting back on defense very well.
Warriors get the inbounds ball to Italian. Italian to Knox. It's going to be a long three by Spencer. No good. Jewell with the rebound. Gets the Farsfeet on the far side. Haley penetrates, takes it to the hole. She's going to be fouled, and Haley Farsfeet goes to the line. And I believe it's going to be the second on Italian.
Yeah, that's big for the Warriors team. Italian's out with foul trouble right now, as is Reisinger. She's on the bench already. So Rocky here early with the advantage. We kind of talked about that. After their last couple of games, they need to come out with a good start. And they certainly have, especially from the line, as Haley's hit her first free throw.
Yeah, great job. But I think that's a good philosophy by Coach Keller. I mean, that's definitely their game plan. They're coming out, they're penetrating on every possession here, and they're also taking some time off the shot clock every time down. Farsfeet misses that second free throw. That might be our fifth missed one, but it's off the hands of the Warriors. It'll be Bear basketball underneath their own basket. Great opportunity for the Bears here. Bears inbound, Farsfeet goes to Lefevre, three-pointer, in and out, no good. Jewell with the rebound, but it's going to be stolen away by the Warriors. They get it to Orlandi. Orlandi crosses over, middle of the floor, hands it off to Knox. Knox, three-pointer, top of the key, in and out, no good. Big rebound, Jewell to come to Farsfeet. Farsfeet up the left side. She'll set things up. Warriors man-to-man defense here. Haley on the perimeter, getting a big screen out on top, now to Wilkinson. Wilkinson, great penetrator, kicks to come for three, off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to the Warriors, as it is Spencer getting it up to Orlandi. Orlandi in the paint to Tackett, and she goes up, no good. Wilkinson with the rebound. Back and forth, 50 seconds to go here. Coach Keller pointing at the clock here, probably wants to take as much time off the shot clock here, leading 15-11 over the Warriors from LC State. Come with a three-pointer off the front iron, no good. Rebound Wilkinson, in and out, in, good. Victoria gets it to fall, 17-11, Bears on top. Knox comes back to Spencer. Spencer has it, now they get set it up Orlandi. And you know who's going to take the last shot here or have a hand in the play. as Orlandi takes it to the half court. Looks at Coach Orr. Look for her to go with here. About 8 seconds to go. Bears setting up here. Lefevre comes out. And Orlandi penetrates, puts a shot up. No good. Rebound is fought for, and it's going to be white ball with 0.5 seconds to go as Wilkinson did a great job inside, and somebody got a hand on that shot. I didn't know who that was. At the end of one, 17-11, Rocky on top of LC State. We'll be back in a minute.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Your Pizza Hut favorites, just $5 each when you order 2 or more.
So, 2 medium pizzas, just $5 each?
Yes.
Well, all right.
Can we get Wing Street Wings for $5 each?
Yes.
Can we get pasta? And how about a Hershey's cookie?
Yes, and yes.
Can I get pizza for the whole team?
You got it, Mr. Cuban. Just $5 each.
Yes!
It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu, only at Pizza Hut.
It'll be basketball and in the spring.
Best-selling brand of trucks? You're in for a big surprise, pal. Actually, you're not. It's Ford F-Series again. Same trucks that have been leading the industry for 39 straight years. Why? Game-changing innovation. It's why Ford F-Series is making every other truck brand history.
Now get up to $7,050 in total value on a new F-150. Only at your local Ford store.
And welcome back to First Interstate Bank Court here. 17-11, Rocky women on top of LC State here after one period. Coming out for the Batman Bears as Coach Keller going to stay with that same 5 that finished that quarter. It's going to become Farsfeet, Lefevre, Jewell, and Wilkinson. It'll be Warriors basketball on the far side. They get it into Orlandi. Just underway here in the second period. Orlandi with the ball out on top. Last week's player of the week. They get the ball inside. Now they kick it back out. Spencer penetrates, and we got a turnover by Bleward. Going to turn that one over. Bleward, a little bit of a quick step on the baseline there. Turnover goes to the Batman Bears as Farsfield will walk it up here. 9:37 to go here in the second period. Just underway. Goes far side to Lefevre. To Jewell in the corner. Out to Wilkinson. Skip pass to Lefevre. And Coach Orr almost getting a hand on that ball. And Justin Jewell goes over the top for the foul. She picks up the first foul of the period for the Batman Bears. That's the second on her. 9:23 to go. Warriors basketball as the Bears drop back into a little different defensive look here. Orlandi with the basketball out on top, going against the man-to-man defense by the Bears in the half-court set. Spencer gets it inside to Tackett. Tackett shot, no good. Big rebound, Wilkinson. And Wilkinson will bring it up the right side for the Batman Bears. Wilkinson hands off to Lefevre, back out to Farsfeet. She'll set it up. Inside to Jewell. Jewell, turnaround shots up and good by Justin Jewell. You know, Justin, she likes to turn and go left on that, but she went right. We got a three-pointers put up. We got a whistle and a foul underneath, away from the basketball. Is going to go against, looks like Spencer of the Warriors. That's 2 on her. I believe that's 3 players for the Warriors with 2 fouls here. Coming in for the Warriors, Italian back in. She has 2. Sapo comes in as well as Mitchell for the Batman Bears. Farsfeet looks to the right side to Mitchell. Mitchell to Wilkinson in the corner, back out to Farsfeet. Haley wants to penetrate. Nothing there. Whistle for travel.
So I think this is a big sequence. Both the Warriors and the Bears kind of struggling a little bit. Who's going to be able to break out of this struggle first and be able to top it? If Rocky can get a 10-point lead, 12-point lead going into half, that's huge. But the Warriors want to close this up to single, maybe even into 3 or tie this game up. That would be big for them.
Orlandi with the basketball out on top, going against Farsfeet. Takes it to the hole, dumps underneath. Nice dump off pass there. Can't see who that was. Byerly, yes, with the 2 points. Wilkinson comes back the other way for the Bears. Skip pass, Farr's feet, three-pointer left side. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Knox. Orlandi ends up with it. Drops it underneath to Byerly, or Tackett. She's fouled going to the line. She'll go to the line to shoot a couple. As Wilkinson, Tori picks up the foul.
Number 20, Brittany Tackett to the line, shooting 2.
Tackett, the left-hander at the free throw line, cut into this Bears 6-point lead. She does with that first one. It's up and good, 19-14.
Yeah,
Rice and Chamberlain back in.
Tackett, we were talking about earlier, out of the main rotation players for the Warriors, she's the worst free throw shooter on the team as far as those are 75%, Bob. That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. She's 100% tonight. Still 100% as she puts the second one down. Turner comes in for Tackett. 19-15, 4-point lead for Rocky. 7:37 to go here in the second period. Farr's feet brings it up. Chamberlain, Farr's feet. Warriors very good at mixing that or making that zone defense look man-to-man. They chase people through on the cuts as Farr's feet penetrates, gets in the paint for an 8-foot jumper's good. Haley Farr's feet with 2 more. 7:12 to go. Long pass up to Knox. They swing it back out. They want to go to Orlandi. Great job by Farr's feet from keeping her the ball. Shots up, and it's going to be Bridger Rice picking up the foul on the shot, and that will send Turner to the free throw line.
Coach Keller imploring, especially Bridger Rice. She was a little bit late getting back after Haley had a good jump stop right in the middle of the lane. They want to set up that 2-2-1 after made baskets and try to push them in a turnover here as Turner's going to take her second.
And she missed it. Made the first, missed the second, but she's going to run down the loose ball. Warriors maintain possession, 21-16. 6:55 to go here in the second period. Ball on the far side. Battalion has it. Now they get it inside to Turner, and her turnaround jumper is up and good. Haley Turner with 2 more. 21-18, Rocky on top by 3. Farr's feet. Free throw line jumper off the back iron, no good. Chamberlain gets the rebound, knocks it to Mitchell. Haley with it on the left side. Swings it down. Farr's feet shot. 3-pointers no good. Haley gets her own rebound to Mitchell. Mitchell out on top. Whitney wants to penetrate, thrown away by Orlandi. Orlandi comes back the other way, takes it, left-handers up, no good. And it's Farr's feet with the board coming back for the Batman Bears. Tries to go ahead, stolen away by Orlandi. Neither one of these teams want to shoot a basket. They just want to run up and down the floor. Orlandi puts one up. Rice gets the rebound. Farr's feet to Mitchell. Mitchell across the timeline. Out to Farr's feet. Haley will set things up. They go to Rice. Rice inside to Sapol. Sapol goes up. She's fouled. And Tanika Sapol will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws here. Foul's going to go against Byerly. That's her first personal foul. 2 team fouls on LC, 3 on Rocky. Sub set to come in as Sapol makes that first free throw. Comes into the game for the Bears, as well as Spencer and Blackman for the Warriors.
So Coach Orr was kind of getting beat underneath there, especially in the first quarter. Switched to a 2-3 zone. Coach Keller going 4-game, looking for that high-low with Bridger Rice and Sapol. So we're going to see a counter move here for the rest of the quarter.
23-18. Bears on top. Battalion with the basketball. Penetrates, goes underneath the Blackman. Blackman making room. Great block by Sapol. Gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell up to Cum. Cum has it on the left side. She goes back to Mitchell on top. Whitney will set things up, run things. Now goes to Rice in that high-low. Great shot underneath, but can't finish by Sapol. It's going to be Bear basketball, I believe. Nope. Got to say Warriors.
Yeah, and for suppose she's upset as anybody in here, but she has to hit those. Bridger Rice did a great job of seeing that pass underneath. Tanika can hit those in her sleep. She's just got to focus it.
And I think there's probably a little bit of that. Jesse's probably thinking about who's coming over her shoulder as Orlandi kicks it out to Italian, and Italian is we got a whistle and a foul underneath. Going to go against the Warriors. It'll be 42. Blackman picks that one up. 4:55 to go. And we have a media timeout here. 23-18, Rocky on top. We'll be back in a minute.
This winter, the pros at Tire-Rama want to get you where you're going safely. When driving conditions are at their worst, good visibility is a game changer. Visit Tire-Rama today for the Napa Auto Care Special. Buy one Napa wiper blade or Napa headlamp and get the second one free. No coupon, no mail-in rebate, no kidding. See better and drive safer with Tire-Rama. More than just a tire store.
You've got priorities, things that need to be taken care of, and things to pay attention to. It's not easy, but you're making it work. At First Interstate Bank, we know the drill, and just as others are relying on you, you can rely on us to help keep you doing what you do best. Your world's a busy one, full of all kinds of financial choices. You've got people depending on you to make those decisions, and then make breakfast. Financial success on the go? It's bigger than banking. It's you and I together.
Hey, can I get a pinch?
You serious? Is this some kind of joke?
No, I'm dead serious.
Sorry, man. You shouldn't chew.
Well, you're doing it.
That's because it's addictive.
Sweet, you got cherry? I want some.
What? No, kid. Go play.
I play baseball, so I'm cool.
This stuff isn't. And you know what? It can actually kill you.
Then why do you do it?
Line tonight, 3:38 to go here in the first half. Orlandi with the basketball, goes to Spencer. Spencer, and it's going to be Whitney Mitchell with a couple hands on her there, picks up the hand check foul. And it's going to send Spencer to the free throw line. Spencer puts that one up and in. 28-21.
Spencer shoots great from the line, 85%. She also is second in the team in assists with 61. Only 18 turnovers on the season.
Second one up and good. 28-22. Rocky up by 6. 3:27 to go. Farsfeet, the point guard, back into the ball game. Goes to Tori Wilkinson. Tori skip pass to Jewel down underneath, and it's nearly lost. Farsfeet gets the loose ball. Wilkinson, she's going to pull up and pop from the long two. Chamberlain tries to make a tough putback, and it does not get it, but tough move there by Alicia Chamberlain as she tried to go back and put that ball back in the air. Orlandi takes it down the left side, kicks out to Byerly. Byerly been quiet. She's been on the bench with a couple of fouls, and we got a whistle on a foul. I believe it's going to go against Tori Wilkinson as Tori picks up her first personal foul. That's going to send the Warriors back to the line here. I think that's something you don't want to do, as Tackett will walk up there to the lefty to shoot a couple. You said she's the worst shooter on the team at 75%.
70 of the main rotation players. This is, she's got a great stroke. She missed that first one, but she does a lot of other things, and that's a big red warning signal here for the Bears. You're already in the bonus. You're going to get 2 for the rest of the quarter, and you're up 6.
Foul.
So you can't foul. You got to play solid defense, though. You've been doing a good job so far up into the last couple of minutes.
And Farsfeet to Wilkinson, skip pass. Chamberlain back out to Farsfeet. Haley penetrates. It's knocked loose. The Bears have it probably about the 4th ball that they've had slapped out of their hands here in this first half. And it's knocked. She's going to be whistled for her travel.
Yeah, and there's a lot of, I don't know if the players are tired, if these girls are tired, but there's a lot of reaching on defense. And right now they're getting away with it. I think maybe the Bears a little bit less so, but they're going to have to dig in and move their feet.
Farsfeet with a nice fake pass, and Jewel goes up for the rebound. She's going to be fouled by Tackett. As Justin Jewel goes up, fights for that rebound. 2:18 to go here in the first half, 28-22, as Jewel has a chance to stretch out this Bear lead.
Justin's been active so far. She hasn't, I think that's her second offensive rebound today, but she hasn't gotten the numbers quite yet, but she's been very active. She's gotten a block on the defensive end. She's doing a pretty good job defensively, except for that first rotation in. But she's had a good game thus far.
Second one's up and good. Tanika Sapol will come in and take her place. Justin, a 6-foot senior out of Billings Central High School. I saw her play a few high school games, Jesse. There was times I was pretty impressed.
Yeah. She has the
got
talent.
some talent.
Yep.
Orlandi with the basketball out front. Guarded out there by Mitchell. Pulls up with a deep one off the back iron. No good. And Sapol there with the rebound. Gets it to Farsfeet. We're under 2 minutes to go. Quickly up to Chamberlain. Chamberlain baseline jumper. No good. Maybe a quick shot there, but she was kind of in a bad spot. As the Warriors come back with Orlandi. Battalion shot in and out. No good on the three-pointer. And we got a timeout by Coach Keller. It'll be a 30-second. 1:41 to go in the first. 30-22 Rocky. We'll be back in 30.
Billings Clinic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Team is here when you need us. Offering ACL reconstruction, arthroscopic meniscus treatment, rotator cuff repair, foot and ankle surgery, hip and knee replacements, hand and wrist surgery. Our team of surgeons, therapists, and athletic trainers will get you back in the game, no matter what year you graduated or what your injury. Billings Clinic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
1:41 to go here in the first half. Bob Ritterod, Jesse Brocksmith on the Rocky Sports Network here. KVRM Radio 104.5, campus radio here at Rocky Mountain College, as well as mtsportscast.com. As Farsfeet brings it back, goes to Chamberlain. to Sapo in the corner. Sapo penetrates, takes it to the hole, has it knocked loose, and she's going to get it to Mitchell. Mitchell with the basketball, 10 on the shot clock. Haley puts up the scoot shot, turns a somersault, and we'll go to the free throw line.
I have to credit Tanika Sapo. She got the ball in the corner. She was supposed to reverse it back out, but Haley wasn't open. She couldn't cut to get open. Tanika did a good job not panicking. She had a great drive, and the kick out to Whitney, and she was able to drive and get the foul. She hits her first one. So everybody kind of keeping a head on their shoulders here, taking care of the ball. It's a good thing to see for the Bears. I
think the main thing, Jesse, everybody is penetrating.
Yeah.
Second free throw up and good. Bears got their biggest lead of the night, 32-22 with 1:17 to go here in the first half. Rocky on top of the Lewis and Clark Warriors out of Lewiston, Idaho. Spencer with the basketball. A little weave action here, and we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be an offensive illegal screen on Spencer. Player control foul. Knox will come back into the game for Spencer. Rocky basketball in the backcourt.
You got a minute left, Bob. If you're Rocky, you want to extend this 10-point lead. If you're the Warriors, you want to get it under 10. This is a big minute.
Fars feed with the basketball. Penetrates, puts up the runners, no good. Big rebound, Sapo. Tanika fouled, she'll go back to the line. Tanika doing once again as she does every night, working hard on those offensive boards. Knox picks up her first personal foul. 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sapo at the line to shoot two. Good.
Yeah, Tanika had a great first quarter. She had 6 points in the first quarter. Kind of got in a little bit of foul trouble, went to the bench, kind of lost a little bit of her rhythm. But she's done a great job here getting back, getting involved in the game. Makes 1 out of 2.
And the Warriors come back. Orlando with the basketball. 45 seconds here in the first half. Rocky on top by 11, their biggest lead. Battalion has the basketball. We got a whistle and a foul away from the basketball, as Brandy Combs going to be whistled for a hold over there on Orlando. Oh, no, I must have missed that one. It's going to be Knox going to the line. Not real sure what that foul was, Jesse.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Knox is going to miss that first one. 37.6 might work out pretty good for the Bears here. Second free throw's up and good. She gets 1. Fars feet will bring it up. 35 on the game clock. About a 6 seconds differential between the clock and the shot clock. Fars feet with the basketball out on top. 11 on the shot clock. As Fars feet setting things up. Fars feet penetrates, free throw line, puts up the left-hander scoop. Nice pass, actually, but Sapo can't finish. She gets the rebound, and they're going to wave that jump ball off, I hope.
Yeah, I think they had to call
shot clock violation is what it. They're saying that. But that ball, I thought it did hit the rim.
That or the baseline referee, if nothing else, blew the whistle before the light went on for sure. I saw that. It was at least a second difference, if not a little bit less. But it should be their ball here.
They're talking about it here. We'll see what they come up with. I believe it's going to be Warriors basketball. Referees come to the scorer's table. I don't think it hit the rim.
Well, if it hit the rim or not, it doesn't matter, honestly. The baseline judge, the baseline ref, blew the whistle.
Right.
Her hand was raised.
What she called a jump ball. She called a jump ball.
She called it that, and that's fine. It should be bare ball then.
Yeah, that's
but
what I think.
She did all that before the red light and the buzzer went on, and it's kind of hard to hear through these headphones. But the light was on. We both had that angle, and the VAR judge should probably see this. So I think they made the right call there.
Oh, they're going to give it to Rocky.
At the end of the day, I think what they discussed was, you know what, maybe it hit the rim, maybe it didn't. But at the end of the day, it's jump ball before.
I think they heard me say it hit the rim, so they went with Rocky. Anyway, it's going to be Rocky basketball. Sam said it was Rocky's ball, so it's Rocky's ball.
There you go.
Fars feet with the basketball. Gets it into Wilkinson. Wilkinson, 1 second on the shot clock. Had no choice but to get that one up. 5.8 seconds to go here in the first period.
Here, if you're Rocky, you get to set up your defense for the final 5.8. That's huge, nursing this 10-point lead at half.
And the Warriors get it into Orlandi. Orlandi brings it up. Bears all over, and Wilkinson got a finger on that one from half court, and it's going to be short. At halftime from the Fortin Center, it's the Ballin Bears of Rocky Mountain College, 33. Lewis Clark State out of Lewiston, Idaho, the Warriors, 23. We'll be back in.
You've upgraded all your old technology, so what about this? It's time to get into the new with Ford. New is EcoBoost technology. New is a foot-activated liftgate. New is tougher, stronger, and lighter. New is Ford, America's best-selling brand. Get into a new Focus, Fusion, or Escape with 0% financing for 60 months, plus $2,000 in trade assist bonus cash. Only at your local Ford store.
At Northwestern Energy, part of delivering a bright future means being connected to all our communities. It means delivering safe and reliable power to your home, while helping to power your business's success. It means actively planning for the future, while investing in future generations. It means working to ensure your safety and comfort, while comforting those in need. It's by working together that we're able to deliver a bright future. Because together, we're Northwestern Energy.
Opportunity is everywhere. That is why I love my job at Opportunity Bank of Montana. I get to help my neighbors with business and agriculture loans, including new equipment loans. I understand that people need a bank they can rely on. You see, I grew up here with the eastern high plains out our front door and the crazy mountains in our backyard. Come see me, Brandy, or one of my colleagues at Opportunity Bank of Montana. Your local bank, your opportunity.
As a driven business owner, you want to pursue your dream, not worry about administrative chores, employee benefits, and HR. With Avitas Group, you don't have to. We'll provide the solutions you need. Everything from payroll and taxes to online marketing and IT. For each and every operational need, Avitas Group has an entire team of diverse, specialized professionals. Follow your dream. Leave the logistics to us.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Your Pizza Hut favorites, just $5 each when you order 2 or more.
So, 2 medium pizzas, just $5 each?
Yes.
Well, all right.
Can we get Wing Street Wings for $5 each?
Yes. Can we get pasta? And how about a Hershey's cookie?
Yes, and yes.
Can I get pizza for the whole team?
You got it, Mr. Cuban. Just $5 each.
Yes!
It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu, only at Pizza Hut.
What's America's best-selling brand of trucks? You're in for a big surprise, pal. Actually, you're not. It's Ford F-Series again. Same trucks that have been leading the industry for 39 straight years. Why? Game-changing innovation. It's why Ford F-Series is making every other truck brand history.
Now get up to $7,050 in total value on a new F-150. Only at your local Ford store.
At halftime here at the Fortin Center, Rocky Mountain College 33, LC State 23 in our first game here tonight on the women's side. The men will follow 20 minutes after this one, but Jesse, great first half. You got some stats there for us?
Yeah, absolutely. Rocky up by 10. I think the biggest thing that jumps out right away, rebounds offensively for Rocky, 11 compared to 3 for the Warriors. A lot of those have been second chance points, have been coming back. I think that's huge. Rocky, again, 11 second chance points so far in the game. And with that makes a big difference with a 10-point lead. The standout that we talked about for the Warriors, Kaylin Orlandi, she's 0 for 7, hasn't been able to get going. She's 0 for 2 from deep, hasn't been to the line yet. She's missed a couple of bunnies, so she's probably looking to get back on track. And total overall for the Lewis and Clark State College Warriors, total field goal percentage 29% for the game. Again, they shoot about 47, I think 48% from the field for the season. So this is unknown territory for them so far this year. Leading the Warriors in scoring is Hannah Byerly, the big center in the middle. She's getting all her points from about 18 feet and out. On to Rocky. Bridger Rice got 2 points, 2 assists, doing a good job from the top. She's also 2 of 2 from the line. Tanika Sapo, big time, 3 of 7 from the field, 3 of 4 from the line with 3 offensive rebounds, 4 total rebounds, and leading all scorers with 9 points. Haley Farsby, 2 of 9 from the field, but she's also got 3 offensive rebounds for 5 total rebounds and 5 points. Whitney Mitchell, she's been aggressive, but she hasn't necessarily caught on just yet. 1 of 4 from the field, 4 of 4 from the line, though. 2 rebounds and 6 points. Rocky overall shooting only 25%, but like we said, they've been to the line. They've shot 12 more field goals than the Warriors have for the game. So far, 14 of 16 from the line, which is huge for them. And Lewis and Clark doing a great job of keeping their they're really fast breaking team. Right now, no fast break points for the Warriors so far today.
And I think you touched on a couple things there with Orlandi. Not going 0 for 7 thus far. That's huge, and she really has not penetrated. She's got in the paint a couple of times, Jesse, but really not had very many chances to get inside, in this first half. On the other hand, in this first half, I think Rocky's done a tremendous job of getting to the paint. Not so much the last 4 minutes of that first half, but, well, I'll tell you what, the first 15 minutes of this ball game, every player that got the ball put their head down and took it to the basket, and they went to the free throw line a lot in that first period. And I think that was just a huge thing. They had these Warriors on their heels that first half, and, the Warriors still trying to recover a little bit, but, that's tough defensively when every time you come down and you got people taking the ball right at you, putting a lot of pressure on you. That I think that was huge. Another thing I think was huge in the first half was kind of the way that Coach Keller set up that 2-2-1, that full court pressure. He moved that second double up to about the half court line, took away the middle, because typically that's the way you like to break that pass, is go to the middle and then go to one of the sides. And it took the Warriors probably, I'd say, 4 or 5 possessions before they started to get the ball up the sideline instead of trying to go to the middle. So, there's another 4 or 5 possessions, key points. And, Rocky jumps out 8-0 in this ball game. LC comes back with 7 unanswered points, but Rocky never did relinquish that lead. They've held the lead all the way. Their biggest lead was 11 points, just like under a minute to go there.
Yep.
So, I mean, they've done a great job, I think, of attacking this Warrior team, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, you got to commend Coach Keller, A, for the game plan, and B, for the girls that came out and executed. Like you said, there are a couple phases, I think, in that first half for the girls. For Rocky, the first quarter and a little bit of the first half of the second quarter, it was all penetration, get to the line. And then they switched up. Coach Orr went to that 2-3 zone, went with the full court pressure a couple times, and kept them out of the paint. But when they did shoot from the outside, you had Justin Jewell, you had Tanika Sapo, you had Haley Farsby getting those offensive rebounds, putting them back in strong, or either getting to the line that way. So it's going to be interesting to see, what does Coach Orr have up his sleeve? Does he go back to man? Does he stick with zone?
Now we'll take us a 2-minute timeout. We'll talk a little bit about our thoughts coming up here in the second half after this 2-minute break. Halftime here at Rocky Mountain College. The Battling Bears out on top by the score of 33-23 over Lewis and Clark State. Jesse, we talked a little bit about some things happened in that first half. I think you're going to see the Warriors come out. I think Orlandi's going to get to the basket. Coach Brian Orr been around too long to know that when you got a star player like that got shut out in the first half, that she has to come back, get some points here in the second half. She's the leader of this team. Everybody in the conference knows that. And this team is going like she is right now. I mean, she is struggling. The team is struggling. So I think, as a coach, I think I'd get Orlandi some nice, easy shots, try to get her in a little bit of a flow, get her going here right away in this second half.
Yeah, and I think you're right. That's the number one thing, I think, for Coach Orr coming out of this half. Need to find her some open shots, maybe get some easy layups she's got to make. That one thing I have seen when they do set a ball screen for her, and they've done it a lot in that first half, every defender's going over. She's a good three-point shooter. She can take her time, get her feet set, shoot from the outside. That shot's going to be open. The other thing she could do is return to that screen and then drive after that. If you just all you need to do is that screener has to reset underneath a little bit more, get that defender to go over the top. That drive's coming. She's going to have some easy shots. I think those are easy adjustments that you'll probably see from Coach Orr coming in, and from Orlandi. It's just from a player standpoint.
And on the Bears side, I really like the rotation that Coach Keller had in there at one time. He had I can't think of who all for sure. Wilkinson was in there. Jewell was in there. And he had one starter on the team with him. Jade Lefevre in there as well, and then with either Farsfeed or Mitchell or somebody. But I thought he got a lot of production out of that five a couple times in that first half. Definitely in that first period at about the I want to say about the middle of the period to the last. Not that much. About 3 minutes to go in the period.
Yep.
And then he actually started that same five to start the second period. So, I think the confidence level that those girls are going to have, that they played well against a top-ranked team is going to be huge in this second half. And also, I think the foul situation on LC could come into play. They got a lot of players with 3 fouls. I don't believe they have anybody or 2 fouls. I don't believe they have anybody with 3, but
they got Spencer, who comes off the bench. She's one of their backup point guard, has 3. But you're right. I mean, everybody else, pretty much all their main players, except for Byerly, has 2 fouls. So that'll be big.
We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with our second half after this.
Nothing like a cold bottle of Mountain Dew.
I'm Robbie Smith, and when you come to our dealership, you will see we all do business the Bob Smith way. We understand that in today's marketplace, you can buy online or pretty much any place to purchase your next vehicle. But at Bob Smith, we believe we can give you that next level of service, something beyond internet shopping. We provide you with the service, parts, and follow-up to make sure you're satisfied for the life of your vehicle. We are Bob Smith.
Opportunity is everywhere. That is why I love my job at Opportunity Bank of Montana. I get to help my neighbors with business and agriculture loans, including new equipment loans. I understand that people need a bank they can rely on. You see, I grew up here with the Eastern High Plains out our front door and the crazy mountains in our backyard. Come see me, Brandy, or one of my colleagues at Opportunity Bank of Montana. Your local bank, your opportunity.
EBMS was founded in 1980 to ensure Montana companies could provide health benefits that were both beneficial and affordable. That vision hasn't changed, it's just grown. I joined EBMS more than 20 years ago, and I'm proud to have been part of this growth. Today, more than 300 team members join me at EBMS to offer on-site clinics, wellness, prescription programs, and a full array of benefit services. We've emerged as an industry leader and one of Montana's premier employers.
Join a dynamic organization that offers career growth, exceptional benefits, and support for community involvement. EBMS.
get set for the second half here. Helps if I turn my microphone on. Had a score out of Butte 3 minutes into the third period. It's Western up 54-39 over Tech. Western looking to get their second win of the season. And one of those two teams are going to get their second win. They're both got one win in the conference. Two very good basketball teams. And it's Warriors basketball. Orlandi with it. Dumps it off to Tackett. Tackett takes a baseline, puts it up and good. And Orlandi gets a hand in that first basket right there with the assist, Jesse, as the Bears come back the other way. Farsfield pull-up jumper free throw line. Rebound comes down to the Warriors and Tackett. Tackett to Orlandi. They kick it far side to Reisinger. Reisinger had to sit most of that first half with foul trouble. Orlandi takes it to the hole. Shots up, no good. Rebound's going to be out of bounds off of the Warriors.
Yeah, so we saw, like we talked about at half, Orlandi running the show here in the second half. She tried to get that one a little bit in between. That's a tough shot, but she had an assist in the first possession. That's big time for the Warriors.
And Farsfield comes back the other way, pulls up 7-footer right side, a little push and a shove, and we are going to get the whistle as Chamberlain goes to the floor. And the foul's going to go against Italian. That's going to be 3 on her with 9:10 to go here in this third period. Farsfield inbounds the basketball, gets it into Rice. Rice out to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the basketball, goes to Mitchell. Mitchell, free throw line jumper's good. Whitney Mitchell hits the elbow shot for 2. And by the way, Whitney's mom, she wanted me to say hi to you. 8:55 to go. Rocky back up by 10. On a Whitney Mitchell elbow jumper. Byerly comes back the other way for the Warriors. Goes out to Italian. Italian. Penetration. Nothing there. Great defense by the Bears. Back Italian for 3. It's off. No good. Rebound fought for. Chamberlain comes down with a loose ball to Farsfield. Great team effort here by the Battling Bears on defense. Farsfield goes to Mitchell on the right side. Whitney with it. Looks inside to Sapol. Tanika had a seal but couldn't get the ball. Farsfield. Left side. Mitchell. Three-pointer left side. Rolls off. No good. We got a whistle and a foul, and they're going to call it against Bridger Rice. Rice picks up her third personal foul. 35-25, and Tori Wilkinson will come back into the ball game.
Kind of noticed throughout the game, Bob, Bridger's back was not feeling quite well. She'll walk off gingerly. She was getting some work by the trainer for her back, so that's something to watch later on in this game.
As Torrey comes in for Bridger. Orlandi with the basketball on top, goes to Italian. They get it inside to Byerly. Byerly shot up and good. She's fouled. She's got a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Tanika Sapol picks up her first personal foul. 7:56 to go here in the third. 35-27. Byerly can cut into the lead. Rolls around, no good. Rebound Sapol. 7:53 to go. Farsfield with the basketball. Hits Whitney Mitchell. Ooh. Had a shot inside to Tanika. Couldn't get it there. Skip pass far side. Chamberlain, now they try to go inside. They're going to say, well, we might have got one there.
And the passes are there, Bob, and your frustration, you can tell the passes are just late, or the looks are late. Like that second one was late. Whitney had a chance, but too late.
Tori Wilkinson goes to the hole. No good. Rebound fought for. It's going to be off of Chamberlain, out of bounds.
See, and that's what you can't have. Tori's had a good game so far, so you can't fault her, but be aggressive. Get to the lane, but don't put up and just throw up shots that have very little chance of going in.
Orlandi has it, goes to Byerly, and we got a whistle and a foul as Sapol's going to pick up 2 quick ones here in the third period. 7:21 to go. Rocky has 3 team fouls. LC State with 1. Rocky inbounds the basketball with Orlandi. Orlandi gets it into Byerly. Tackett, Tackett picks to the hole for 2. Farsfield comes back the other way for the Battling Bears. Nice look away to Chamberlain. Chamberlain penetrates, goes out to Mitchell. Whitney has it. She penetrates. And it's Farr's feet from the corner. Misses everything. Rebound comes down to Reisinger. Reisinger will get it to Orlandi. Justin Jewell set to come in. Next dead ball for the Battling Bears. This Byerly has it. Faces up. Free throw line. Now goes far side. Reisinger. Reisinger has it. Now goes inside. Tack it back to Byerly. Free throw line jumper. It's good. 35-31. Warriors back to within 4. Bears need to get something going here in this third period as it's Farr's feet with the basketball. Goes to Whitney Mitchell. Bears only have, I believe, one basket. That's that Whitney Mitchell jumper here in the second half. Wilkinson has it. Torrey hits Chamberlain on the baseline. Shot, no good. Loose ball comes down to Orlandi and the Warriors. Warriors can cut this lead to 1 with a three-pointer. Shot's going to be put up by Byerly. It's a 2. We got a 2-point ball game with 6 minutes to go in the third period. 35-30 Battling Bears. Coach Keller wants timeout. 5:54 to go in the third. 35-33. Rocky on top. We'll be back in a minute. (35-33), 5:54 to go. The Battling Bears have seen a 10 or 11-point lead actually evaporate in the last 4 minutes here. As Coach Keller called a timeout, it'll be Torrey Wilkinson inbound in the basketball right in front of us here at half court. In the front court, they get it to Farr's feet. Haley far side to Lefevre. Farr's feet comes back the other way. Goes to the corner to Jewell. This is that second lineup I was talking about that was successful. They kick it back out. Wilkinson has it. To Farr's feet. 10 on the shot clock. Haley puts up the runners. No good. Rebound comes down to the Warriors. Orlandi has it. Gets it ahead to Spencer. Spencer to Byerly. Back to Spencer. And the shot's going to be put up by Reisinger, and the Warriors take their first lead of the ball game, 36-35 with 5:20 to go here in the third period. Rocky with 2 points here in the second half. Ball goes to Wilkinson. Wilkinson puts up the runner, no good. Can't get anything to fall as Orlandi comes back the other way for the Warriors. Orlandi with the basketball. Tipped. Going to be ran down by Tackett. Back to Orlandi on top. Far side to Spencer. Into Tackett. Byerly underneath. Shot no good. Rebound Wilkinson. Torrey with the big board there. Comes back to Farr's feet. Farr's feet to Mitchell. Mitchell penetrates. Puts it up. She's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line as Byerly picks up her foul. As Whitney Mitchell will go to the line to shoot 2. And we're going to have a media timeout with 4:38 to go here in the third period. 36-35 LC on top. We'll be back in a minute. 36-35, LC takes the lead. Whitney Mitchell can get that back with a couple free throws here. She goes to the line to shoot two. She was fouled on that penetration right before the media timeout. Bears shooting very good from the line here tonight. And Whitney's free throw's up and good. She has all three Rocky points here in the second half.
Yeah, Whitney's got to continue doing her thing. Defensively here, Byerly's out. Rocky's got a chance as Whitney hits her second free throw to make a big run, get this lead back, and kind of extend it a little bit.
And the Bears come back 2-2-1, full court pressure. Spencer with the basketball on the far side. They go right to left here in the second half. To Knox. They go underneath. Jewell gets a hand on the basketball, but it's going to be Tackett running it down. She penetrates. Maybe a little push off there. Tackett, left-handed baseline jumper, no good. Jewell with the rebound. Whitney comes back the other way. Mitchell with the basketball. Goes up to Lefevre. Jade tries to go at the hole, has it knocked away. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Reisinger, and that's going to be 3 on her.
So this is interesting. Tanika Sapo had trouble guarding Byerly right off the bat. Timeout, Coach Keller, sub in Justin Jewell. Not only does she keep Byerly under check there, but Thackett as well. She's doing a good job defensively.
Farspeed inbounds the ball to Lefevre. Three-pointer, top of the key. It's good. Jade Lefevre, the three-point shooter on this team. Probably our best three-point shooter now that Destiny is injured. So hits a big one there, and Bears go up 40-36. Spencer with the basketball. Goes inside to lost my thought there. Turner. Back out to Spencer. Looking for a screen on top. She penetrates. Shot clock at 8. Ball's nearly stolen away by Whitney. Warriors come back. Shot clock at 2. Turner puts up a jumper. No good. Rebound Wilkinson. Farspeed with the basketball. Looks up to 4. She's got Jewell. Can't get her to the basketball. As Haley will set things up out on top. Coach Keller wants to run play. Number 4 goes far side. Now they get it high post. Whitney penetrates. Kicks out. Farspeed three-pointer right side. Off the front iron. No good. Rebound fought for. Warriors have it. They get it to Orlandi. Orlandi up the right side. She penetrates. Kicks it. Skip pass to Knox. Shot no good. And Tori Wilkinson picks up a big board. Farspeed tries to go ahead this time to Jewell, but the Warriors there to knock that one down. As Orlandi comes back the other way, somebody picks her up, and it is Lefevre. 2:43 to go in the third period. Rocky on top, 40-36. Coach Orr wants a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Bears men's and women's basketball. Join us this fall on game day from Herb Clint Field as we bring you tailgate talk beginning at 11 a.m. with our pregame show at 12:30 and kickoff at 1 p.m. That's the Rocky Mountain College Battlin' Bears on Montana Sportscast, a winning combination.
(40-36), 2:39 to go here in the third period. Rocky on top behind a big three-pointer by Jade Lefevre on an inbounds pass. It's Warriors basketball in the front court. Orlandi has the ball. Orlandi gets it to Knox. Knox puts it up. No good. Rebound comes down to Mitchell. Whitney will bring it back across. Goes far side. Lefevre for 3 on the left side. Off the front iron. No good. It's going to be out of bounds off the Warriors. It'll be Bear basketball.
Yeah, I was expecting.
Place would have erupted if Jade made that one.
No kidding. I was expecting to see a lot more threes made from this Warrior team. They shoot a lot, but they've been shooting an awful percentage so far today.
Wilkerson gets it in high, post back out to Farspeed. Witchell back to Farspeed. Haley penetrates, puts up the runner off the glass, no good. I'd like to see how many Rockies missed in the paint here tonight. Orlandi comes back the other way. Orlandi on the right side, gets it to Turner. Turner penetrates, goes to Knox. Knox for 3, shots no good. Rebound is going to be fought for, and Jade Lefevre runs it down on the far side. Jade comes back Tori Wilkinson has it, goes to Farr's feet. Coach Keller wants him to set it up here. 1:38 to go in the third period. Farr's feet with it on the right side. Need somebody, there we go. Justin pops up. Nice pass into Jewel, and Jewel goes up, partially blocked there, it looked like. Lefevre comes back. Mitchell with the basketball with 4 on the clock. Goes up, it's good! Whitney Mitchell hits at the shot clock, puts the Bears up 42-36. Orlandi with the basketball. Coach Orr wanting to go for one here, it looks like. Turner with the basketball. Sees Blackman inside, nothing there. They'll bring it back out. Knox with it. Orlandi, Spencer. Spencer into Turner. Turner to Blackman. Baseline jumper's going to be no good. Mitchell gets it with 48 seconds to go in the third period. Whitney will bring it up. Haley Farr's feet on the left side. Coach Keller calling something out here, looking at the shot clock. Wants to take some time off here. Lefevre with the basketball out to Farr's feet. They swing it around to Tori Wilkinson. Tori, skip pass. Jade in the corner for three. Good! Jade Lefevre hits a big three-pointer again. 45-36. Bears extend their lead to 9 points here with 13 seconds to go in the third period. Orlandi with the basketball. 6-5. She pulls up from three. No good. Rebound fought for. It's Farr's feet, and the clock's going to run out, but the Bears maintain the lead here by, well, I can't add here. 9 here at the end of the third period. We'll be back in a minute.
Just a reminder that Montana Sportscast now.
Live here on the campus of Rocky Mountain College. 10 minutes to go in this women's ball game. Rocky on top by 9. They had their biggest lead with 48 seconds to go in the first half. They led by 11 men, but they went down. They fell down by 1 point. Jesse came back and behind the hot shooting of Jade Lefevre with 2 big three-pointers there. Whitney Mitchell, a couple key baskets as well. They're back on top by 9. They have the basketball. Mitchell has it on the left side. 16 on the shot clock. Jade, they're guarding her now. Goes to Farr's feet. In the Bridger Rice. Rice penetrates, puts up the runner. It's good. Bridger Rice hits in the paint. 47-36. The biggest lead matched here by the Battling Bears by 11 points. Tackett gets the ball in the paint, goes to the hole, no good. Rice with a big rebound, rips it out of there to Lefevre. Lefevre to Farr's feet. Haley sets it up, out on top. Haley with the basketball, goes to Rice. Rice penetrates, skip pass to Mitchell. High, low, as you were saying there. We can't get that going. Whitney for three. No good. Rebound comes down to Tackett. Orlandi will bring it up the left side for the Warriors. 8:50 to go in the ball game. Bears on top by 11, 47-36. Reisinger has it, goes to Tackett. Now they get it inside. Skip pass, and shot's going to be put up by Liriani, L'Italian. I don't know where I got Liriani. Must be thinking about something else. I don't know what. But Lefevre has the basketball. 47-36. Rocky on top. Mitchell looks inside, swings it, Lefevre for three on the left side. No good. Sapole fighting for the rebound. Thing of it is, Jesse, Tanika in there battling, but she is the only one battling for boards on the offensive side. The rest of the Bears standing around watching. They all got to get involved on that offensive rebounding. Reisinger has it. Byerly. Battalion has it. She's going to be fouled. Whitney Mitchell picking up her second personal foul. 47-36. We got a timeout on the floor. 7:53 to go here. It's going to be a full timeout.
Helping neighbors in the place we call home. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
47-36 our score. Rocky on top. I'm dodging fingers here. Now she's got a pen in her hand pointing at me. So 7:53 to go. Rocky up. It'll be Warriors basketball on the baseline underneath their own basket here. On a Whitney Mitchell foul. They get the ball in, but it's nearly stolen away by the Battling Bears. Battalion gets it to Orlandi. Shot no good. Whitney Mitchell with a rebound. Whitney gets it to Farr's feet. Haiti brings it up the right side as the Warriors extending this zone defense a little bit now, Jesse. And Rice nearly loses it and does. It's going to be Tackett coming back the other way. She takes it to the hole, puts it up. It's good as she goes coast to coast. Brittany Tackett for two, the 6'1 sophomore out of Quarter Lane. 47-38, Farr's feet. Goes to Rice. Rice swings around to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the basketball. Goes to Rice. Rice to Mitchell.
Take care of the ball.
Yeah. And Farr's feet goes to Mitchell. Mitchell nearly tied up. Whitney will bring it back out on top. 6 on the shot clock. Gets a big screen and it's blocked and it's going to go out of bounds. Bears going to have it with 1 second to go on the shot clock. 1 on the shot clock. Bears inbounded underneath the basket. Farr's feet will pull the trigger. They flatten it out on the baseline. Look inside. They get it to Rice. Rice has got to shoot. And Rice not aware of the situation. There goes Coach Keller's coat. As the Warriors come back the other way. Orlandi with the basketball. Orlandi takes it down the right side. Battalion with a three-pointer. She drills it. 47-41, 6:35 to go in the ball game. Farr's feet brings it up to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to take it to the hole. She'll be fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. And Reisinger's going to pick up, I believe, number 4.
Yeah, and that great choice there by Whitney Mitchell. You're up by 6, 6:30 left. You feel like you want to hold the ball and drain the game. But she had the baseline wide open. You got to take that. Stay aggressive at this point.
A lot of time left.
Yeah, stay aggressive at this point. She's been hitting all her free throws, knock on wood, and she's been doing a great job. It's been her game here in the second half.
Second one up by Witt's. Going to roll around, fall in. Good shot. 49-41. Bears on top. Reisinger goes down in the corner to Byerly. Back to Reisinger. Out to Orlandi on top. Gets the screen there by Tackett. Now a skip pass. Battalion just hit the three-pointer, now penetrates. Free throw line jumper's good. Timeout, Coach Orr going to be at 36-11 to go. 49-43, Rocky. We'll be back in 30. (49-43), 6:11 to go in the ball game. Battling Bears hanging in here with LC State in a big conference matchup. Rocky losing their star player Destiny Amasquita to a torn ACL a couple weeks ago at Carroll College. Dropped a couple tough ones on the road last week to Northern and Great Falls. Still receives some votes nationally. I think a lot of people probably questioned why they received those votes, Jesse, but coming back right here tonight, kind of proving the point. 49-43 lead over LC State.
Yeah, and this is going to be an interesting point in here in this game. 6:11 left, like you said. Whitney Mitchell's got to continue her drive. I think Bridger Rice needs to open up and try to get into line as well. But this game's going to be won on the defensive end of the floor. Byerly's in there. She's had a good game. Latalia's heating up. She's hit her last 3 shots in a row. So not only does Rocky have to take care of the ball here against this full court pressure that the Warriors are setting up, but they're going to have to make free throw shots as well.
Coach Orr talking to the officials here. Not sure what they're talking about.
Coach Orr doesn't have any timeouts left according to the scoreboard. So the refs are reviewing that. He's saying he has 1 or 2 left. And I don't keep that over here. So they're trying to figure it out. Like we said, Latalia's heating up. She's got 12. She only averages 8.5. Byerly only averages 4, and she's got 12. So they're trying to make up this difference for Orlandi, who still is scoreless in this game.
And that was the case as the Warriors are out of timeouts here with 6 minutes to go. Rice with the basketball on the far side. Goes to Farspeed. Back to Rice. I think you hit the nail on the head, Jesse. The Bears really have to take care of the ball here. And right there's a tough pass as Wilkinson going to come back into the ball game for Bridger Rice. And Wilkinson will inbound the basketball on the far side for the Bears. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Farspeed with the basketball. Shot clock down to 7. Farspeed gets a big screen. Nice pick and roll, but we're going to have a jump ball at the shot clock. I believe it's going to be a shot clock violation. It'll be Warriors basketball.
And Bob, you were right. That was the exact right pass, but it was just a little bit behind. A little bit behind, and Tanika not able to handle
that. And the spacing was a little bit off. It's a little bit, I think, a little bit there too. As the Warriors come back, Orlandi's going to be fouled. It's going to go against Farspeed. The referees tightening up this game a little bit here this final 6 minutes. 49-43 Rocky. Farspeed gets her first.
And we have to give Farspeed credit. She's been guarding Orlandi the entire game pretty much. She's done a great job. That's only her first foul. Held Orlandi scoreless. That's huge.
And Orlandi.
That's my fault, right?
That's your fault. That's your fault. She came out and hit that 3 right after you made that remark. Great shot by Orlandi as Farspeed comes back the other way. That's the thing with good players. They step up at the end of the game when they're needed. It's a 3-point Rocky lead. Farspeed with the basketball goes to Mitchell. Mitchell, spin, turnaround, shots up and good. And Whitney Mitchell, a big player herself, as she puts the Bears back on top by 5. It's a 2-possession ball game. Orlandi comes down the left side. Orlandi Wants a screen, gets a screen. Goes in the paint. Nice help defense by Sapol. Italian. And we got a whistle and a foul is going to go against Whitney Mitchell. That'll be 3 on Whitney, and Lefevre coming back into the ball game for Chamberlain. Jade had the hot hand tonight from the three-point line. I believe she's got all of Rocky's three-pointers tonight. Warriors get it into Byerly. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound comes down to Sapol. 4:28 to go. 51-46. Farsfield will set things up as Jewell will come in the next dead ball. Lefevre, Farsfield. Mitchell on the far side, back to Farsfield. 16 on the shot clock. We got a tie up. Jump ball is going to favor the Warriors. Hard to believe, Jesse, that 3 weeks ago the Warriors kind of took the Bears to the house here. 77-42, I believe, was the score there out in Lewiston, Idaho. Warriors come back. Byerly with it on top. Italian. No, excuse me. That is Tackett backing underneath. Puts up the nice jump hook inside. Nice move by her inside. The sophomore out of quarter lane. She's going to be a good one for Coach Orr. Mitchell comes back the other way. Goes to Farr's feet. 3-point ball game, 1 possession. Mitchell with the basketball. Back to Farr's feet to far side Jewell. Jewell has it to Lefevre. Lefevre penetrates, goes to Mitchell. 12 on the shot clock. To Lefevre in the corner for 3. She's knocked down, no call. And the whistle comes back the other way with Orlandi. Orlandi goes far side. Shots put up. Wow, that was deep. As Brooke Battalion hits a deep three-pointer. And we're tied up at 51-51. Coach Keller wants a timeout. 3:11 to go in the ball game. All tied up. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Just a reminder that
Ball as far as feet has it. Goes to Mitchell on the right side. Witt had a great second half here. Lefevre penetrates. Far's feet. 3-pointer left side. No good. Rebound comes down. Reisinger has it as she comes across the timeline. L'Italian, another 3-pointer in and out. No good. And it's going to be Whitney Mitchell coming back the other way for the Battling Bears. She takes it right at Orlandi, and we're going to have a blocking foul on Orlandi. And Whitney Mitchell will go to the line to shoot a couple.
Let me tell you, Bob, the Bears are lucky that Italian didn't hit that shot. That would have been, I think, her fifth in a row, 3 in a row from deep, and it was in and out. So she's still hot. Got to find her, especially in transition. That's how the Bears got in trouble there. As Whitney Mitchell hits her first one, Alicia Chamberlain in. But no matter where you are, you have to find. I don't care if you have the big on the other side of the floor. You have to find number 22 in blue and guard her tight.
Free throw's going to bounce off. Rebound's going to come down to the Warriors as Orlandi comes back the other way. Takes it down, goes to Italian, and it's Whitney Mitchell on her. Italian dribbling around out on top, wanting a shot. Shot clock at 13. Sapol steps up, nice help. They go to Byerly. Get it inside. Tackett takes that move, goes up over Chamberlain. It's good. 53-52. Warriors on top. Whitney Mitchell with it at the half-court line. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Warriors take their second lead of the ball game. Up by 1. Mitchell with it out on top. Gets a big screen out there. Nothing there. Goes to Jewell. Jewell has it. Justin goes back to Farr's feet. Haley penetrates. Goes up. Free throw line. Jumper's good. Haley, Farr's feet, puts the Bears back on top with 1:42 to go. Orlandi comes back the other way for the Warriors. Remember, Coach Orr has no timeouts left. Coach Keller with 1. Orlandi with the basketball. Kicks to Byerly. Looked inside to Tackett. Back to Byerly. They're trying to go inside to Tackett to go to work on Jewell. Back, Byerly, elbow, shot. Rolls around, falls in. It's good. 55-54. Warriors take the lead back. 1:15 to go in the ball game. Farr's feet comes up, goes to Mitchell. Mitchell with it at the half-court line. 1:07 to go. Whitney Mitchell penetrates, kicks back out to Farr's feet, and Haley's going to be whistled for a travel. 1:02 to go. 55-54. Warriors on top of the Battling Bears.
So you got to look for the Warriors here to go inside, outside. I think Tackett, Byerly, and you still got Italian on the wing to worry about. This is a big defensive stance.
Byerly with it. They've been wanting to go to Tackett. Byerly takes it to the hole. No good. Rebounds the pole. Gets it to Mitchell. 45 to go. Mitchell comes up the right side. Whitney's going to be fouled from behind. It'll be Bears basketball on the side right in front of Coach Keller.
It was awful early.
I believe Coach Keller's going to take a timeout. This will be his last timeout. 41 seconds to go. LC on top, 55-54. We'll be back in a minute.
Okay, kiddo.
.41 seconds to go in the ball game. LC on top, 55-54 over Rocky, and Coach Keller slips Jade Lefevre into the ball game late in that timeout there. It'll be Rocky basketball. Jewell will inbound the basketball right in front of Jesse. They get it into Farr's feet, and that's going to be an over and back violation against the Battling Bears as Haley Farr's feet goes across the half-court line to get that ball. They'll have to play defense now. 40 seconds to go here in the ball game. LC on top by 1, 55-54.
And they're talking about that over and back, but it was the right call.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Orlandi with the basketball. Going to be fouled by Farr's feet. They had 1 to give. And now it will be the Warriors inbounding the basketball once again. And Orlandi with the basketball. She fouls again. And Orlandi will go to the line to shoot.
Orlandi so far this year, 35 of 39 from the line. That's 90%.
Well, you jinxed us the last time, so.
All right, so we got it, right?
Orlandi, a very good free throw shooter. Probably not, I don't know, pick your poison, I think, with this Warriors team. I think they're all very good free throw shooters, and they are going to go to the line to shoot 2 here. 36 seconds to go. 55-54, LC on top. That first one's good. But, Jesse, it's still a one-possession basketball game.
Still a one-possession game. You've got plenty of shooters out there on the floor. I think it's all Whitney Mitchell and maybe you look for a drive-in kick out here to one of these shooters, but it's got to be Whitney's decision.
Orlandi with the shot, no good. Rice gets the rebound to Mitchell, 34. LC up by 2, and we got a whistle and a foul as we're going back and forth in this foul game, as both teams had that foul to give. That'll be 4 on the Italian.
And if you're Whitney Mitchell, knows she has 4, take it to her.
Jado inbound the basketball. Whitney has it, goes to Farr's feet. 29 in the ball game. Rocky down by 2. Lefevre with the basketball. Jade penetrates, takes it to the hole, shots up and good. Jade Lefevre dribbles through traffic, ties it up with 22 seconds. 56-56. Great move by Jade Lefevre going through traffic. Orlandi comes back. Orlandi and the Warriors, very dangerous here at this point. 8 seconds. They're going to go for the win for sure. Orlandi goes against Farr's feet. Goes up, no contest at all. And it's going to be Mitchell coming back the other way. Mitchell shot after the buzzer. In and out, no good. As Orlandi takes it to the hole, uncontested basically at the end for the winning basket. And LC's going to sneak out of here, Jesse, with a 58-56 lead over the Battling Bears of Rocky Mountain College. We'll take us a 2-minute timeout, come back with our final stats. We'll be back in 2.
Nothing like a...
And back here at the Fortin Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College, LC sneaks away with a 58-56 win over the Battling Bears. In the women's side, Jesse will go through the scoring with you.
Yeah, Hannah Byerly had 7 of 10 for the Warriors, total of 14 points. Brittany Tackett did really well, especially late down the line. She had 12 points. And Brooke Italian, 3 of 9 from deep. She heated up. She had 13 points, but she had a big second half. For the Bears, Tanika Sapo, a quiet second half. She finishes with 9. Whitney Mitchell carried the Bears in the second half. 4 of 10 from the field, had finished with 17 points. And Jade Lefevre pitching in there in the second half as well. 2 of 7 from the three-point line for 8 points total. Total field goal percentage for the Warriors finished with 40% as they shot 48% in the second half compared to 29 in the first. For the Bears, total game percentage was only 27%. They did up it a little bit, 31% in the second half, but again, just not enough as they lost on the final possession.
Yeah, Jesse, and I think I said it during the ball game. I'd like to see a shot clock and see just how many points in the paint the Bears lost or missed tonight.
Yeah.
And you got to give some credit to LC's defense under there, but the Bears missed a lot of opportunities in the paint here tonight. Rocky's going to go down in the first period. It was Rocky on top, 17-11. They outscored LC 16-12 in the second period. LC outscored them 13-12 in the third. But the fourth period was the big one. LC outscores Rocky 20-11 in that fourth period. Once again, our final score on the women's side, 58-56. LC comes out with a win. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back, talk with Coach Bill Drykosen, and get you set for the boys' game. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Okay, kiddo, hold your fishing pole like this. Good.
What does opportunity look like? Opportunity seizes the moment, knows timing is